first question. So consider the following statements with respect to significant economic presence. So significant economic presence SEP. The Finance Act 2018 introduced the concept of SEP in the Income Tax Act 1961. The Finance Act 2018 introduced the concept of SEP in the Income Tax Act 1961, and it provided that the SEP is of a non-resident in India will constitute its business connection in India. So both are correct. So SEP, significant economic presence in a Finance Act 2019 introduced in the concept of SEP in the Income Tax Act 1961. It provided that the SEP of a non-resident in India will constitute in its business connection in India. Jai. Jai. Living Planet report is released by World Wildlife Fund. Living Planet report released by World Wildlife Fund, WWF. It is related with published 2 years by the World Wildlife Fund of Nature since 1998. It is based on Living Planet Index and ecological footprint calculations. Living Planet report is the world's leading science-based analysis of the health of our only planet and the impact of human activity. Which of the following statements are correct? National Crime Record Bureau (NCRB) is attached to Ministry of Home Affairs. So National Crime Record Bureau is attached to Ministry of Home Affairs, and Crime and Criminal Trafficking Network and System (CCTNS) so is being implemented by the NCRB. So National Crime Record Bureau is an attached office of the Ministry of Home Affairs. So it is correct. And Crime and Criminal Tracking Networks and Systems is being implemented by NCRB. Consider the following statements with respect to Electoral Bond Scheme. So Electoral Bond Scheme 2018. So Electoral Bond Scheme and registered. It is registered political parties that have secured not less than 1% of the votes pooled in the election in the last election of the Lok Sabha and or Legislative Assembly will be eligible to receive electoral bonds. So Electoral Bond Scheme 2018 registered political parties that have secured not less than 1% of the votes and pooled in the last election of the Lok Sabha and Legislative Assembly will be eligible to receive electoral bonds. Electoral bonds may be purchased by a person who is a citizen of India or entities incorporated or establishment in India. State Bank of India is the only authorized bank to issue such bank. So it is only the political parties registered under Section 929A of the Representation of People Act 1951 and which secure not less than 1% of the votes polled in the last general election to the House of the People or the Legislative Assembly of the states shall be eligible to receive the electoral bonds. The electoral bonds shall be encashed by an eligible political party only through a bank account with the authorized bank. SBI is the only authorized bank to issue such bonds. A person being an individual can buy electoral bonds either singly or jointly with other individuals. So next, Vrindavani Bhastra was in news recently. It is related to which states? It is Assam. Related to Assam. Vrindavani Bhastra is a draft oven is by Assamese weavers during 16th century under the guidance of Srimanta Sankardeva, Vishwanavete saint and scholar who lived in present day Assam. Okay, so thank you.